What is up, guys? Mealak here, and today we are back in action playing some Resonant Rise, and today's gonna be freaking amazing. So off camera, I know it's been a little bit. I think I missed a day of upload. I'm sorry about that, but off camera, I've been doing a little bit of stuff. I haven't been doing too much. I've been kind of busy and that kind of stuff. But just now, I upgraded my broadsword to be maxed out. So we have a notch apple, and we have the 2 extra modifiers. The only modifier we don't have is a nether star, and we got 34 attack damage on this guy. And our bow is completely maxed out as well. We have max haste. If we check out the bow here, we still have 2 extra modifiers, and I have nothing to do with it because apparently this is as high as the red. Whoa! What? What? It just now, maybe it was glitched out. It just now said I couldn't add any more redstone to it. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I guess I can't. For some reason, it says it's 320 out of 350, but it doesn't let me add anymore. So maybe that's like an iguana tweaks thing, just because we have so many modifiers that and their haste only goes so high or something. But the haste on this is pretty legit. It fires really fast, and I love Tinker's bows because they're so easy to keep. Way better than regular bows because they do more damage, and the arrows pretty much last forever. If you have a ball of moss on some arrows, they just rebuild themselves over time somehow. They're like little mechanical robots that just do their own thing. Anyways, okay, so what I want to do is I want to make some. I want to change these to manuum arrowheads, and I know a lot of people actually don't like the bows from Tinker's, and I feel like I didn't really like them either until I kind of understood them. The bows, once you make them, they're really easy, and you can make one really early on. Like iron is the, one of the lowest bows you can make, and they're still way better than a normal bow. I feel like I started out with an iron bow and iron arrowheads, and this is the same stack, even without iguana tweaks. Before I added it to the pack or whatever, or before Resonant Rise added to the pack, I was using iron arrows, and I just put a single ingot of iron in there, and it gave it a full stack of arrows again. So it's super easy. So we're going to upgrade this guy, and I think I'm going to make manuum arrowhead. So let me go ahead and grab the arrowhead thing right here. Boom. Then let's just do boom. And then is manuum on the bottom? Yes, it is. So let's just, hopefully that's enough. Is that enough? Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So let's go ahead and take our Tinker's thing right here. Boom. And we got manuum. So, okay, so it does 4.5 hearts now. Now it does 7.5 hearts. So it upgraded from 9 attack damage to 15 attack damage. So this bow is going to be super legit. Also, we have the skill level up to the max. It's at master right now. I might do a thing. I might change the config where these can level up infinitely. Which I guess that would be a little OP, but honestly, Tinker's tools are already OP, so I figured it might be cool throughout the series, if we have, it's over 1 million XP needed at, we get up to that point where it just gets kind of ridiculous. Also, we have manuum. Now, the only problem with this is we need manuum, and I don't really have. All I have is that, so we need to be able to repair this because the manuum arrow stack is actually really high. I don't think I have any more. I think, yeah, we need some ardite. I might go and mine some ardite here in a little bit, but let's go ahead and stick this in here, and then we have 1 modifier remaining. What I want to do is, I've been using my gold like crazy. Let's go ahead and stack these arrows and make them the best that they can be. And, crap balls. Okay, there we go. So we got 9 of these guys. There we go. Nice. Let's go grab an apple. I love Tinker's. I love iguana tweaks too. I like all the stuff that they add. And there's actually a few things. I just now watched a video by DMAC, and apparently his subscribers let him know that there's a thing called traveling gloves, and there's all this traveling stuff like armor and Tinker's. I'm not super interested in the armor, but I do want to make the glove because it's like a passive thing that you can put haste on, and it just makes you mine faster, which is really cool. So we're going to make that here in a second. But before we do that, I'm going to get all of this stuff right here. We're going to make a notch apple, or a god apple like some people call it. I call it both. I don't know. It's a thing, I guess. I don't know. So let's go ahead and grab a bunch of diamonds here. We need 10. There we go. Let's go ahead and get everything that we need. Boomy. There we go. Perfect. Let's go ahead and upgrade the arrows. We want to do boom, and then boom, we get an extra modifier, and then boom, we get an extra modifier. Now, I'm running out of quartz, but that's fine. That's fine. Let's take half of our quartz here, or actually most of our quartz. Let's go ahead and make these into blocks, and we're going to go ahead and upgrade these guys. So right now, they do 7.5 hearts. So we want to get this way up. We want to upgrade our heart game super high. So let's just let's get this all the way up. So now it does 8 hearts, and then we still have 2 modifiers remaining. Let's see, 1, 2, and then 3, and then yeah. So we're out of stuff, but it does 8.5 hearts. We still have more room for quartz, but I'm out of quartz, so I'm gonna have to go mine it, I guess. Do I not have any over here? No, I guess I don't. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to go take another trip. But before we do that, what I want to do is let's make the traveling glove right here. Boom, we have the traveling glove, and then I want to make the traveling belt. I haven't used this, so I don't know what it says. Ability swap hotbar control B. So we need 2 aluminum and 1 chest. Let's go ahead and grab the has the chest, and then let's grab the aluminium. There we go. Okay, so let's just go ahead and take our leather and put this here, and we'll go boomy boomy, and then to boom. There we go. So we have both of these. Now, traveler's belt. I guess if we stick this right here, the belt goes there, and then we can go. No. Okay, looks like we'll have to change the controls on that. I'll work on that here in a second. Oh no, there we go. It worked. It worked. Okay, so we need to change controls, but yeah, it does work. So that's cool. We can have 2 hotbars, which is really neat. That's actually really, really cool. And then we have the glove. So the glove just gives you passive haste, so you can mine faster. So let's just go ahead and put this on here. So it has 4 modifiers at the beginning, which I find is interesting. And then I guess you could probably add more modifiers and just get more and more haste. I don't know if you can add things like fortune and stuff on this, but with the tools, you probably don't really need it, like fortune and silk touch and that kind of stuff. Probably don't need it. Maybe it might be useful just for mining with your hand. I don't know if this actually affects mining with the hand. We'll test that out. So let's just go ahead and get as many of these guys as we possibly can. Let's just go put max stuff on this. Boom. And then I'm going to make some more redstone. What? Okay, so 4 more blocks. We're like using all of it redstone. It's crazy. Okay, so 4 more blocks. There we go. So it should. There we go. We have 500 out of 500 haste. And I'll make like a god apple and stuff. So let's just go ahead and equip this guy. Well, okay, first of all, I want to see if it works through your hands. So let's punch some dirt. Okay, yeah, that's normal punch dirt fast. Let's go ahead and equip it though and see. So this goes right there, and then okay, so it doesn't affect your like just blank hand. So that's good to know. So let's come down here and let's just mine. So I already have really fast tools, so it's gonna be kind of hard to tell. Maybe like making a stone pickaxe might be a better way of doing this. Yeah, let's make a stone pickaxe real quick. But this is a nice thing that you guys can make early on that I wish I would have known about it early on. It's still gonna be extremely helpful from now on, but knowing about it earlier would have definitely helped. Now this doesn't increase like what you can mine, so you can't just take a stone pickaxe and mine diamonds or whatever, but it still helps out. Okay, so I need 3 pieces of cobblestone. Nope. Yes. 2, 1, 2. Okay, whatever. Double clicking, it's fine. I noticed my mouse has been doing this weird double click thing, and it's really been affecting me in games like Rust because I like triple shot, and it's really, really strange. I don't know why. I use the Razer Naga, if anyone's wondering. Is this... Okay, this... Dang it, this tool can't mine thing. Okay, whatever. Let's just go do a test. Let's just do a normal test. Okay, so let's come here. Let's go... come on, there we go. Let's come down here, and then I just want to... let's just do like this. Okay, so that's pretty fast, right? Now let's take this guy off and then test it. See, I think my tools are really fast. Okay, so let's just do a big row right here. So yeah, my hammer's already really fast, right? Okay, so now let's equip the haste thing and then let's try it out. I can't really tell that much of a difference, but I feel like you would tell a lot more of a difference with a less great tool. Maybe you guys can try this out for yourself, but I'm definitely going to keep this, and we're going to try to add some modifiers to this and make it better. So yeah, I'm gonna go mine for some I guess stuff, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I just went on like maybe a 40-minute trip, nether trip or whatever. And I really didn't find any Ardite. Like, my Ardite game was not definitely very good until about the very last 10 minutes or so. Trying to get back to the nether portal, just mining through the ground and stuff. I found like 3 Ardite in a row. But I found like all this cobalt instantly, which was pretty amazing. So what I want to do is I kind of want to explain to you guys what I do for my tinker setup. So I get this question a lot. It's like, what tinker's tools do you have? What do you put on them? And then, that kind of stuff. And by no means is my setup even close to the best, but I kind of want to show you guys what I do. So, also keep in mind that I have iguana tweaks on right now, so all the stuff is kind of weird. But my swords, my sword, I generally just put luck and sharpness on it. So, you know, that's lapis and quartz. And then I try to, you know, get all the max upgrades. Now, with iguana tweaks, it automatically gave me auto repair and bane of arthropods. So, yeah, I'll just do luck and sharpness for a normal broadsword. I don't use rapiers or cutlasses. I know rapiers actually, you know, ignore armor and that stuff, and I guess for maybe like a boss battle or something, that would be really cool, but I generally don't find that super effective, you know, like just kind of like going around doing stuff. For my bow, I just add pure haste to it. That's all I add, is just redstone for the bow. I do this for the longbow and short bow because you never need to melee with it, so you don't need to add things like luck or whatever. The luck and auto repair is from iguana tweaks. And then my pickaxe, I usually get a pickaxe and I'll add luck to it. And then I'll have a silk touch hammer. So here's my silk touch hammer. And then I have luck and smelt on this. So what happens is you can actually smelt and get like triple or quad or ingot drops out of stuff. So yeah, this time I've done luck and smelt. So that's really cool. And then that's pretty much all I do for my tools. And for anything else, I usually just do haste and stuff, like this excavator. Just has haste on it, no big deal. So yeah, what we want to do is I threw the manuum stuff in here. So we have 12 ingots of manuum. Let's just go ahead and let's get some of this stuff going on. And then what I want to do is I'm going to grab a couple of these ingots and we are going to repair it. So it looks like, yep, there we go. So let's just go ahead and get a couple more. Looks like the manuum stack is actually way better. I think manuum I've seen so far is the best stack for arrows. It seems to work out pretty good, but can we stick one in there? Okay, it looks like 96 is a weird number, but that's the highest that it goes. Okay, so let's go ahead and add max sharpness, and we're going to see exactly how much damage we can do with these things. So we have one thing left. Let's just go ahead and have this go as high as we possibly can get it. So 192, and then boom, and then, okay, one more. There we go. Boom, and there we go. And then that's pretty much all I do for Tinkers, guys. So in case, I know a lot of people have been asking and wondering, and there's nothing like weird that I do. I know people have different varying opinions. As for what these are made out of, they're made out of vulcanite, just because vulcanite is everywhere in the nether, and it's about on par with cobalt / ardite. It's not quite as good as manuum, but it's so close that I'm just going to keep it vulcanite for a while until we just have like an unlimited manuum source, because I don't really have that much manuum to just throw away and stuff like that. So yeah, so it looks like our arrows are maxed, and they do 21 attack damage, so that's 10.5 hearts, and I'm not sure if the bow has any like special. Oh my god, the bow does 63 hearts worth of damage. So I done this on Sky Factory too. You can actually take the wither down about 75% of its health, almost like actually probably more than that, probably about 90% of its health, I think, with this same bow. So yeah, this almost one-shots withers. It's ridiculous. Now this is 63 hearts. I guess that is about 126 worth of damage. So yeah, I'm not sure how much this bow does to a wither, but I know on Sky Factory my bow does about 80% of the wither's health, which is pretty sweet. So yeah, I just want to do a little Tinkers part of the episode. We're going to go ahead and pause it. I'm going to think of some stuff to do, and I will be right back. Okay, so one thing I thought I should do is, a lot of people's been suggesting, is I should make some brain in the jars to put over there, and also buy my furnaces, because I'm losing out on a lot of experience that I could be saving. Now, since some of the open block stuff is disabled, some people gave me said some stuff like because of the Primordial Era it's disabled, and other people said because the latest version of open blocks, like those parts cause like a lot of lags and issues or something. I'm just gonna leave it disabled for now, and I might enable it in the future, but for now we're gonna use brain in the jars. And for brain in the jars, you actually need let's go ahead and look this up. You need cognito, examinus, and census. So I'm gonna need all three of those. Now to get census, we need skeleton skulls, or I mean examinus, we need skeleton skulls. Census, we need bone meal, and paper gives us cognito. So I'm gonna go ahead and smell all this stuff up and get the stuff ready. I already have everything else needed for the infusion, and then we're gonna do one infusion, but I'm gonna make 4 in total. So yeah, I will be right back. Okay, so I think we're ready. So all three of these aspects, let's see, examinus, census, and cognito, we have in a lot. So right here we have a bunch of cognito, almost full 2 full jars for. We have 1 filled jar of examinus, and then we already have more cognito than whatever that is called, census. that we need. We already have one full jar of that as well. Man, I cannot speak today. What is wrong with me? So we have zombie brain, and then spider eyes, and then water buckets. So let's go ahead and set all this stuff down. We're gonna go boom, and then we're gonna do, like I said before, we need 4 of these. So I have extra of everything just in case stuff fails. Then we will put 1 up here. Now we are ready. Let's grab our wand. Let's see, where's our wand at? It is right there. And let's tell this guy to start making brain in the jar. Look at this. So we're just gonna do 1 of these, and then the rest of them I'll do off camera and get everything set up, and then we'll play around with them and see what they can do. They should be pretty sweet. So yeah, we got the census going in, we got the examinus going in. I think the cognito already went in. Then it should, once it gets all of those aspects, it'll start eating. Oh yep, it has everything it needs. It should start eating all of the items, hopefully. And then how much is this? 44. Oh, looks like one of it failed or something. I'm not sure. Also, some people told me I had to actually feed this mana. That's not true. This is a mana generating flower. It should just eat taint and fill itself up with mana, but I've been having some weird problems with this, so I don't know. We might have to make more of these guys, even though that was like super complicated. And then do we have a brain in the jar? Why did it not? Oh, it left me an empty water bucket. Okay, it left me an empty bucket. Nice. So let me just go ahead and do another one, and then that was pretty cool. That wasn't that bad. And I still don't think I've had anything fail yet so far, which has been pretty sweet. I don't know. Maybe I've just been severely lucky. Now, to reduce failure, I can actually surround this area and underneath with like skulls and candles and a bunch of stuff, and it helps reduce failure. So I'll probably do that eventually. Also, one thing I didn't mention is my manuum arrows here. We have a manuum arrowhead, and then I use a wooden tool rod, and then I also use feather fletching. Now, as far as tool rods are concerned, you can actually use slime ones for arrow things, and I'm not sure which tool rod or fletching is the best. I think feather fletching is the best. I'm not exactly sure on the tool rod, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up, and I will be right back. Okay, so I have the brain in the jars. That's fully completed. Also, this flower was over here, and it was like halfway full. I didn't even notice it. So yeah, it has been sucking up taint. And we can actually use a mana spreader to spread. This makes mana, so we can actually send the mana to our thing. But I'm not really too worried about it. Whenever I want to get rid of the taint, I might just like kill it and then replace it, something like that. It's not, the point isn't really to generate mana with taint. This might be useful in a taint biome though. But yeah, we actually had a little accident right here, and it just absorbed all of it. So that was really cool. So yeah, let's go ahead and take these brain in the jars. Let's come all the way over here, and then I got 4 of them, so we're gonna stick 2 right here to start collecting experience, because this is where I've been getting all my experience at, is this guy right here. And then we're gonna stick 2 there just in case one gets filled up. So we'll stick 2 there, and then we'll stick 2 beside of our little ovens here, and this should be plenty for now, at least until we get into like bottling experience and that kind of stuff. So yeah, that is pretty sweet. Now, to get the experience back, all you got to do is, I guess, I don't know, maybe it has to be filled with experience. But yeah, all you have to do to get it back is just like left click it and punch it, or right click it or something. I'm not exactly sure. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, you just right click it. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay, before we end the episode, I want to test one more thing. So I tried to add extra modifiers to this, and it doesn't work. You can't add extra modifiers. So it looks like 500 is the max that you can get, which is all right by me. That's pretty cool. But we really want to test the speed, and I feel like since our tools are so fast, and I don't feel like making a new like stone tool, why don't we test the speed on something like obsidian? Obsidian is very slow. You mine it very slow, so I think the haste would be the best way to test this. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this up right here, and then we are going to mine through it. So as you can see, this takes freaking forever with my hammer right now. That takes a while. Now let's try this with the haste on, and see if this makes it go faster. It doesn't really look like it makes it go that much faster, so maybe it's like a marginal thing. The video I saw where he did it, you could tell a difference, so I'm not sure. It does seem to be very marginal though, and I feel like it'd probably help you out more early game than it does late game, but I'm gonna keep it on anyways. It's a free thing. Also, I've changed the key to my hotbar thing, and Train, why don't you shut up, man? I've changed the key to my hotbar thing. Oh my god, why are you double clicking? Stop double clicking. Oh, there we go. Okay, so yeah, now I have a new hotbar. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then what happens if I just like take this off? Do I just lose it forever? Dang it, switch back. There we go. So I'm gonna have to find a key to actually switch this to. I might do like a numpad thing or whatever. But yeah, this will definitely be really useful. I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. I'm out of time, guys. But if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to go and click the like button. It really help me out. I love y'all's faces. And I'll see you guys for the next one. Also, if you guys have any suggestions or any of that kind of stuff. Oh, I forgot to mention, someone said I should build an evil wizard tower or something, like up on this hill. I think they were talking about this hill, or maybe it was that hill. But yeah, maybe like right here on this hill. And this is where I should stick like blood magic and maybe more of my magic stuff. I'm not sure. We might make it like a pure wizard tower, and we'll have like all of the magic mods up in here, except for witchery. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing witchery this season. I don't think I will be. I did it in Modpack a lot, so I might not do it. But yeah, I think that would be cool. And I think if Resonant Rise adds in any like draconic evolution, then having like the big circular beam at the top might be cool. The big circular power draconic storage or whatever at the top might be kind of cool. And yeah, do some cool stuff with that. Anyways, yeah, if you guys enjoyed, click the like button. I already said all this stuff, but you know, I love you, and I'll see you for the next one.